Good afternoon. Welcome to WRPB Studios. Marco speaking here with my brother Kevin Mills.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Pretty
All
good.
right. Kevin is a very good friend of mine. He actually goes to my church, but he has his own painting business.
Yes, I do.
For him painting?
Yes, for him painting.
All right. And how did you get into this business?
Well, my dad used to take me out on to his side jobs, and I would paint walls for him, and he'd be like, "Go do this room, go do that room." And I'd be like, "Okay,"
Right.
and he would send me out and go do that, and we've done it for probably 20 years now. And then last year, right before COVID started, I started my own business, and it's been doing pretty good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So the old school of hard knocks there.
Yes, it is.
Hard
Yes,
in
it
the rough
is.
way. All right. But you grew up with it, so you got a lot of experience.
Yes, yes.
And what kind of painting do you do?
I do residential, I do industrial, I do commercial. I went to school for 3 years to get my industrial painting degree, so I have my journeymanship in that. And then I've just been doing what I can, painting.
Excellent, excellent. So you do a lot of high-end stuff as well.
Yes, I do. That's actually how I started out. I actually started out on Jupiter Island with Bingman Painting, and he taught me all the tricks and little things that go on with the high-end painting, and my dad still does it.
Excellent, excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to do a little painting myself back in the day, and but people that have never really been a painter,
Mhm.
for example, how to hold a paintbrush. A lot of
Yes.
people don't know how to hold a paintbrush. It's like a pencil, really.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
The guy that taught me said, "I'm gonna watch see how you do this," and I held it wrong, and he's like, "That's you don't know how to paint." And people out there really don't understand. They think paint's just slapping on the walls.
Yep.
But there's a lot to it.
Yeah, there's a lot to how you hold your paintbrush. You can tell a lot by a person how they hold their paintbrush, and then of course, there's newer people, and you try to teach them how to do it correctly. And there's always a way that you were taught how to paint that you want to teach other people, so that way they get better at it,
Sure.
and so it makes your company grow more too when you have those just fine details down.
In the other aspects, I was taught that 85% of the work is the prep.
Yes, actually, probably 90% of it is
Maybe
prep,
90, yeah.
and people don't get that either. They're like, "Oh man, you have me doing 6 months of worth of prep and only 10 minutes of painting." Well, all that prep work you have to do to build up to that nice shiny finish,
Sure.
or that nice prep, where you don't see waves or that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, holidays.
Yes, holidays. Sometimes you get vacations. You get big spots where they
Right,
miss,
right.
and you're like, "Oh, that's a vacation,
That's
not a holiday."
okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
But yeah, a lot of it is prep work, and people don't get that either.
Sure.
They're like, "Oh, I'm a painter. I can, spray. I can roll. I can cut in," but a lot of it is prep work,
Mm.
and so they get kind of frustrated and want to quit because they're like, "Well, I should be painting. I'm a painter." No, you're a prep guy,
Mm.
and then you have to show that you can paint,
Sure.
especially when you do a lot of prep work.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's levels and steps to it. Right?
Yes, there is.
Now I'm curious because I really don't know what's the difference between. You said industrial painting. You went to school for. You're
Yes.
certified in that.
Yep.
What's the difference between, say, residential house painting an outside of a house to industrial painting?
The big difference is a lot of the equipment.
Okay.
For like, say I painted the Martin County plant and the Hutchinson Island plant.
Mhm.
The tools that you use is a lot different. The paint setups are a lot different.
Mm.
And so that's basically is the main thing is the tools that you use.
Okay.
Like on a house, you use latex paint. On an industrial plant like that, you use nuclear grade coatings. Uh, and then you also use two-part epoxies, which is much harder than what a latex paint is.
Okay, so it's a lot thicker too.
Yes.
Nuclear coating painting. Wow,
Yes.
That's all right.
My actual job title was a nuclear coating specialist
Wow.
out there at the plant. But
Okay.
it really got my wife stuck when I first met her.
Right. Went on them dates with the gloves on. Gotcha.
Maybe not that far, but it was.
Okay.
She asked me what I did, and I said, "I'm a nuclear coating specialist." And she goes, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm a painter." She's like, "Oh."
All right. So in the world of the painting, you do it all from the nuclear coating all the way down to the custom finite stuff.
Yes, I do.
And a lot of satins and and a lot of enamels and so forth.
Yes, I spray oil. I try to spray as much as I can because it's a little bit quicker.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to it, you have to look at the job and say, would it be time saving for me to go and roll and cut it in, or would it be, tape it off and then spray it? It's basically which will be easier for you and less cleanup.
Gotcha. All right. Well, another area. How did you come up with the name For Him? I know there used to be a Christian group back in the days called For Him.
Yes,
And,
yes.
now you came up.
So I was in my devotions one morning, and he was telling me I needed to get out on my own and do my own thing because it would bless more people. So I actually was like, well, how am I supposed to get that out? He goes, well, the name, this is what it should be, For Him Painting, because it's for me.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, but how am I supposed to spell that? Am I like supposed to spell it out? Or he's like, no, the number 4, because that's always been my lucky number is number 4.
Okay.
So it was For Him Painting
Nice. Very nice.
because I want to bless people with my paint business.
Gotcha.
I don't want to just make money. I want to bless other people, with that kind of thing.
So you're basically working as unto Him when you're doing
Yes,
your
it
jobs.
is.
And that's awesome. So you got a God glorifying company
Yes.
locally here. And what areas do you work in now? Church Coast? West
I,
Palm?
I work from West Palm Beach all the way up to Fort Pierce.
Okay.
I can do any of that. I travel. It's a little bit more time, but I like to travel
Gotcha.
and do what I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you also were in the military.
Yes.
And thank you for your service, by the way.
You're welcome.
We honor our veterans and so forth. And you have another thing you want to begin and start to help veterans you were talking about.
Yes. So I've seen a lot of veterans that are on the side of the road. They have a homeless sign. And they say, "I'll work for food," which I took that literally. They can come in and get a job, and they can work, and they can make a better living for themselves, and actually get houses, or just live day by day. I want to bring them in and actually work for my company if they can, and one day a week, like just for an hour a day, we do inner healing at our church. I'd like to send them there to get rid of all of their junk that they have that's laying on them,
Sure.
which inner healing does.
Excellent. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that there's great value in inner healing.
Yes.
I've been through it myself at our church, and
Yep.
that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I've
You
been
know,
there
and-
multiple times.
and so many people say two things: I don't have time for that right now, and I need money, to work. And so you're offering a way that they can get both.
Yes.
They're gonna be able to make some money, get a little job, and work whatever they can do,
Yep.
and you'll give them a chance to get some inner healing and
Yeah.
some help in their lives.
It's helped me out a lot because I know when I came back, I ducked anytime there was a loud noise or,
Sure.
and I feel for the guys because I'd lose a ton of money from work because I'd have to go home because I was upset, I couldn't work anymore.
Sure.
And then when you go and you have that inner healing, it's a lot of freedom that you get from those
Excellent.
sessions and stuff.
Excellent. That's powerful. It's all about
Yes,
freedom.
It is. Yes, it is.
And living your life right. So, good stuff. People helping people, and I'm so honored to meet another man of God that wants to help people. Using your business for Him.
Yep.
Now you want to help people that can't be helped.
Yep.
And all that's for Him. And so you're local. How do people get in contact with you?
You can actually look it up on the internet. I'm in the process of getting licensed and insured and all that kind of stuff, so that way I can do bigger jobs. But you can look me up on the internet. It's For Him Painting.
For Him Painting.
It's got my name there, or you can always email me at forhimpainting@outlook.com.
Excellent. And your phone number?
My phone number is 772-528-1249.
Excellent. So that's For Him Painting. And another aspect, you also do sprayers and things like that?
Yes, I help people out fixing sprayers and that kind of thing. That's what I went to school for. I can fix anything from a conventional sprayer to a pressure washer, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So
That's great,
Yep.
great. So once again, that's For Him Painting here in the Treasure Coast, and my brother just trying to glorify God and help people, and keep work going at the same time. So, what a wonderful thing, and so good having you in the studio
thank you,
today,
Marcos.
and looking forward to, just seeing what your company does in the future. And you
Yes.
guys just painted Revive Church.
Yes.
Tell us about that. We got a couple minutes left.
It was a 27,000 square foot building.
Which isn't a small building.
No,
pretty
it's
big.
not at all. Me and one of my employees painted it.
Uh-huh.
We had to pressure wash it. We had to prime it with a sealer, and then we had to top coat it.
Nice, nice. I saw one of the pictures. You're up there, way up on the ladder,
Ye-
doing that cutting with the blue,
Yeah.
and that's a really nice. You guys did a great job. You could see it actually from 95.
Yes.
Revive on 95 is what we're calling it.
It is very white. It is very white and big. We also had to do the shutters there too, because they were going to stand out with
Oh,
the
yeah.
white that was going on.
Sure.
So we went back and did all the shutters, primed, and did all those too.
You did the interior as well.
I did some of the interior. I helped Dale out with a lot of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Great job. Great job. By
Thank
the
you.
way. That's where we go to church, and just great stuff you're doing there.
Yes, it
So,
is.
Another being a blessing out there.
I
So,
enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. It's very therapeutic for me.
Nice.
It helps when you see a rough wall and then you come back, a couple days later and it's painted and it's nice, it's smooth,
Sure.
it's all finished. It's very therapeutic.
Excellent. All right. Well, once again, that's For Him Painting in the Treasure Coast.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Mills, and just helping people, doing right stuff, and keep making the change. Thanks so much once again for coming.
No problem.
Have a wonderful day.